Hello, Planeswalker. Welcome to One Pack Magic. We open one pack of Magic cards. And yes, we have finally found it. We have found the lost Caverns of Ixalan. Good work, everyone. Why are there dinosaur tracks? Alright, so. Had to go to the bad place, Target, to finally find some packs. So, yeah, I'm not exactly happy about it either, but at least we salvaged something of the weekend. It's a draft pack, so there's probably not much fancy stuff. It's not going to be anything if we don't want to pack open. Alright, here we go. Starting off, Tinker's Tote. Tinker's Tote, Sailor Spy. 2 and a white artifact. When Tinker's Tote enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens. Oh, is it the bottle gnomes? I kind of look like the little bottle gnomes from back in the day. Pay 1, sacrifice Tinker's Tote. You gain 3 life. Never leave gnome without it. Or never leave home without a gnome. I think it would have been funnier. Never leave gnome without it, but whatever. Child of the Volcano. 3 and a red elemental. 3/3. Trample. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a 1/1 counter on Child of the Volcano. You descend if a permanent card was put into your graveyard from anywhere. Oh. That's pretty cool. Cavern Stomper. I like that name already. 4 green dinosaur. 7/7. Oh, that's a big stompy. When Cavern Stomper enters the battlefield, scry 2. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put any number of them on the bottom of your library, bottom, and the rest on top in any order. Well, you can only scry 2, so. 3 and a green. Cavern Stomper can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less this turn. Can only do it once, though. Vito's Inquisitor. Hey, Vito! 3 and a black, Vampire Knight, 3/3. Pay a black, sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put a 1/1 counter on Vito's Inquisitor. It gains Menace until end of turn. Oaken Siren. Well, it's better than a Birch Siren. 1 and a blue, Siren artifact, Siren Pirate. 1/2, Flying Vigilance. Tap, add blue, spin this mana only to cast an artifact spell or activate an ability of an artifact source. Ooh. That'd be fun in a Joyra deck. Family Reunion. 1 and a white. Choose 1. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Creatures you control gain hexproof until end of turn. They can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. Mephitic Draught. 1 and a black artifact. When Mephitic Draught enters the battlefield or is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and lose a life. Attentive Sunscribe. 1 and a white artifact gnome. 2/2. Whenever Attentive Sunscribe becomes tapped, scry 1. Look at the top card of your library, blah, blah, blah. Goblin Tomb Raider. Must have missed that expansion. Single red Goblin Pirate, 1/2. As long as you control an artifact, Goblin Tomb Raider gets +1/+0 and has haste. So, artifact round 1, boom, put him out. He's a 2/2 with haste. Inverted Iceberg. I mean, I've heard of Magic the Gathering icebergs before, but I never thought I'd see one in person. 1 and a blue artifact. When Inverted Iceberg enters the battlefield, mill a card, then draw a card. To mill, put the top card of the library into graveyard. Craft with artifact 4 blue. Exile this artifact. Exile another artifact you control or an artifact card from your graveyard. Return this card transformed under its owner's control. Craft only as a sorcery. And it becomes Iceberg Titan. It is a 6/6 golem, 6/6. Whenever Iceberg Titan attacks, you may tap or untap target artifact or creature. It's pretty cool. Canonized in Blood. Ooh. 1 and a black enchantment at the beginning of your end step. If you descended this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. 5 black, sacrifice Canonized in Blood. Create a 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. It's a story spotlight. Ooh. Dauntless Dismantler. 1 and a white human artificer. 1/4 artifacts your opponent controls enters the battlefield tapped. Nice. X white. Sacrifice Dauntless Dismantler. Destroy each artifact with mana cost X. Ooh. So you pay 1 to activate the ability, and then pay like 5, destroy 5 or less artifacts. Council of Echoes. Am I in the... I guess I'm in the... I don't... Oh, it says right there, you. So yeah, I'm in the uncommons. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean... Actually, oh, yeah, because see... There's a common. And that's what the uncommon looks like. And there's the rare behind it. So, I guess you got so much black in there, it's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, back to the cards. Council of Echoes. 4 blue, Spirit Advisor. 4/4, flying, descend 4. When Council of Echoes enters the battlefield, if there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, return up to 1 target non-land permanent other than Council of Echoes to its owner's hand. Ah. And the rare is Brass's Tunnel Grinder. 2 and a red for a legendary artifact. When Brass's Tunnel Grinder enters the battlefield, going a little fast here. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards, +1. Ooh. At the beginning of your end step, if you descend this turn, put a bore counter on Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Then, if there are 3 or more bore counters on it, remove those counters and transform. Ooh. What does it transform into? Tickleton. Sorry to say Tickleton. Tickleton, the Searing Rift. Legendary land cave. Transforms from Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Tap, add 1 red. Whenever you cast a permanent spell using mana produced by Tickleton, the Searing Rift, discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. I think you have to delete a certain number of cards. We got a cave of the Hidden Necropolis. In a Lost Cavern, we got a Hidden Necropolis. It's cave. Hidden Necropolis in the build. Tap, add 1 black. 4 black, tap, sacrifice, discover 4, activate as a sorcery. Exile cards from the top of your library into exile a non-land card with mana value 4 or less. Oh, that kind of makes that a little nasty. Cast it without paying its mana cost or put it into your hand. Put the rest at the bottom in a random order. I guess land it's its own type now? Because it's not legendary. And we got an arena card. You've only scratched the surface. Well, I mean, it wasn't much of an itch. Alright, rundown. We got 15 cards here. Let's see. That's not bad. Well, it comes into play tapped, so you'd have to do either first turn or second main. So, but, I don't know. Discover's pretty good. Maybe. This is, oof. I mean, that's pretty good for an artifact. Put into play, couple this with a, you have no maximum hand size. Becomes really nasty because you get to draw those cards and then 1. So, oof. If you descend, which means something gets discarded. So 3 turns. So after 3 turns, it becomes this. And yeah, discover X. So that's pretty. Ooh, I might do that. This was pretty good, especially. It's pretty pricey, but the descend kind of evens it out. So I probably would. This definitely be nasty. At the very least, sideboard, in case you're dealing with a artifact-heavy deck. So, yeah. Also, destroy each artifact. So, if they got, like, nothing above a 5, you can pay 5, sacrifice, boom, destroy all the artifacts, and you get to put a board counter on them if you're doing a Boros type deck. Well, actually, that's pretty good. Starting out, you know, if you had to discard, put a 1/1 counter, and then you can basically summon a 4/3 vampire demon creature token with flying. So, that's a pretty nasty enchantment. Keep it around long enough. Well, so it's basically 6 for a 6/6, which I can agree with. So, you may tap or untap target creature. I didn't notice that. 6/6/6. Yeah! Titan is part of the devil. So, that's pretty good. Like I said, first up, if you play him like put an artifact in first round or play him after you've played an artifact, a 2/2 with haste. Boom. There you go. And you get a free artifact. Whenever it comes tap, scry 1. Now, you don't always have to tap to attack. Well, I mean, you do have to tap to attack, but you could play something that says tap target artifact or whatever. Tap him, boom, you get to scry. But 2/2 is pretty good. You know what? Yeah. Throw, get something to, and get a quick card and then boom. If something happens or to destroy, you get another card. 2-drop for either +1/+1 or hexproof. That's not a bad deal. That's actually pretty cool. That's not a bad deal. Either one. So, I would play that one. This one's really nasty. Like I said, it's like if I ever play Commander, it's like I have the perfect Commander card. It's Joyra, Immortal Inventor. But basically, it's like she can put artifacts into play, and it's like this. She's a red-blue, so that would definitely go in there, as a good little mana source to activate artifacts. So, yeah. I mean, it gets 4/4. I mean, it doesn't keep menace, but yeah. Oh, actually, that would be good. There's another one. There's a 1-pack combo for you. Put that into play. Activate the 1 mana. Sacrifice it. So you get 2 cards. You 2 life, but it's a 4/4 with menace. There you go. There's your 1-pack combo. Scry 2 and big old Stompy. That's all that matters. Big Stompy. Let's see here. Actually, that's pretty good. If you have a discard heavy deck, because of 1/1, 4/4, 5/5, it trample, always a plus. Love trample. Yeah, that's pretty good. Get to put 2 creatures out, and then you can pay 1 sacrifice to get life. That's always fun. But, do I still want to make that the MVP? Yeah. I usually don't use the rare as the MVP, but again, it's transformability where, you scry, use this, and then boom, you get to discover, which means you get free stuff. So, that is going to be MVP. So, we salvaged the Lost Caverns of Ixalan weekend, kind of, ish. Not what I wanted to do, but 1 pack is better than no pack. We are 1 away from 99 subscribers. If you made it this far, thanks. But if you haven't subscribed, you should do it. Because we'll get to 100, and then I'll do something really cool. Actually, it'd be really cool if we do 100 tomorrow. That means it'd be a real fun Mystery Pack Monday. In any case, I will see you tomorrow. Have a magical day.